Good evening, and Nigerian politics is on fire right now. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, just went completely off on the Governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde. And when I say off, I mean he held nothing back. This drama happened earlier today, Monday, December 29, 2025, during Wike's monthly media parley in Abuja. And the way this man expressed his anger has everybody talking across the country. So what exactly happened? Well, Governor Makinde has been calling the FCT Minister by his surname, Wike, and the minister is absolutely not having it. According to Wike, that name belongs to his father, and Governor Makinde has no right whatsoever to address him that way. In his exact words, Wike said, and I quote, "That is my father's name. He has never called me Wike before. He does not have what it takes to do that. To hell with that. That is disrespect." Can you imagine the level of anger in those words? This man was truly upset, and he made sure everyone in that room and everyone watching knew exactly how he felt about the situation. Now, this whole confrontation did not happen in isolation. There is serious bad blood between these two political heavyweights, and it all stems from allegations and counter-allegations about loyalty to the People's Democratic Party and President Bola Tinubu. Governor Makinde had earlier claimed during his own media interaction that he attended a meeting with President Tinubu where Wike allegedly volunteered to hold down the PDP for the president ahead of the 2027 general elections. According to Makinde, he was shocked when Wike made this promise because it essentially means working against their own party to ensure Tinubu wins re-election. The Oyo State Governor made it crystal clear that while Wike is free to support whoever he wants, he himself will not be part of any arrangement that weakens the opposition or turns Nigeria into a one-party state. Wike, of course, denied these allegations completely. During today's media session, he insisted that Makinde was not being truthful about what actually happened during that meeting. The FCT Minister pointed out that the meeting was not some secret gathering where he pledged allegiance to destroy the PDP. According to him, several other former governors were present, including the former governors of Benue, Abia, and Enugu states, but Makinde conveniently failed to mention them when telling his version of the story. Wike said they all went together to see President Tinubu after the 2023 elections to discuss certain matters, and the chief of staff was even present during part of the conversation. He made it clear that there was nothing sinister about the meeting and certainly no promise to sabotage the PDP. But here is where things get really interesting. Wike did not just stop at defending himself against the political allegations. He went after Governor Makinde on a personal level, and he brought up something that Makinde had mentioned during his own media chat. The Oyo Governor had talked about how he made his first $1 million at the age of 29 while working with oil companies, specifically mentioning that he earned this money in 1997 when Wike had probably just finished law school and was starting out as a local government chairman. Makinde even displayed a certificate linked to that $1 million contract to prove his point. He was basically saying he made his money through legitimate business before entering politics, unlike some people who only became wealthy through political office. Well, Wike was not impressed at all. In fact, he turned that whole argument around and used it against Makinde. The FCT minister asked sarcastically, "Did he pay my school fees?" suggesting that Makinde's wealth had nothing to do with him and should not be used as some kind of badge of superiority. Then Wike went even further and said something that must have stung. He claimed that the $1 million Makinde made as a young man is still intoxicating him and causing him to react unnecessarily to political issues. Wike even compared Makinde to Aliko Dangote, saying that while many people have made $1 million in their lifetime, Dangote went on to become the richest man in Africa, implying that Makinde should not be so proud of something that others have surpassed many times over. If you are finding this political drama as fascinating as I am, and you want to stay updated on all the latest developments in Nigerian politics, please do me a favor right now and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss any of our videos, because we bring you all the behind-the-scenes gist and breaking news as it happens. Now, Wike also made another serious allegation during this media session. He claimed that the real reason Governor Makinde is angry and attacking him is because President Tinubu did not give the Oyo Governor a ministerial slot. According to Wike, this issue was actually discussed among the G5 group of governors, which included himself, Makinde, and the former governors of Abia, Benue, and Enugu states. Wike even met with President Tinubu specifically to address Makinde's concerns about not getting a ministerial appointment, and the president acknowledged that certain factors may not have been considered initially. But apparently, this did not satisfy Makinde, and according to Wike, you could see the anger in him during those discussions. The FCT Minister said they told Makinde to calm down, but it seems the Oyo Governor has remained bitter about the situation ever since. This whole saga is really about more than just how two politicians address each other. It goes to the heart of the crisis currently tearing the People's Democratic Party apart. Both Wike and Makinde were members of the famous G5 group of governors who refused to support Atiku Abubakar, their party's presidential candidate during the 2023 elections. They felt the presidency should have been zoned to the south instead of going to another northerner, and they worked together to frustrate Atiku's campaign. However, after the elections, their paths diverged dramatically. Wike accepted an appointment as FCT Minister in President Tinubu's cabinet, while Makinde remained with the opposition and has been criticizing what he sees as Wike's betrayal of the party. The disrespect issue that Wike raised today about being called by his surname is really symbolic of the complete breakdown of their relationship. In Nigerian culture, especially among the older generation and in formal settings, addressing someone by their surname alone without any title or honorific can definitely be seen as disrespectful, especially when you're talking about people who hold high political offices. Now, what makes this whole situation even more dramatic is the fact that both men have very strong personalities and are not known for backing down from confrontations. Wike built his political reputation in Rivers State as a fighter who takes on anyone who challenges him, regardless of their status or position. Makinde, on the other hand, has positioned himself as a principled leader who will not compromise his values even when it might be politically advantageous to do so. When two politicians like this clash, you know it's going to be explosive, and that's exactly what we are witnessing right now. What do you think about this whole situation? Do you believe Wike is right to feel disrespected by Makinde calling him by his surname, or is he making too much of what might have been an innocent reference? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below.